Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back. Listen, today we're here for some Star Path stuff, and I'm gonna actually. You know what else we need to do? We need to do the daily quest for the Valentine's event, I think. But hello, Ignis. Hi, Existential, Rachel, Momo, Joey. Leo Delion. I got there. Hi, Amy, Renee, Silka. How's everyone doing today? What are we thinking about the Star Path? I gotta be honest, I really feel like I haven't looked at it since that first day that we streamed the update. So I'm curious to get a bit of a closer look at it today. That's what we're gonna be doing most of the stream. I am gonna take a quick venture to each of the Scrooge shops. Oh, I didn't turn the fan on. That's why it's hot in here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick venture to each of the Scrooge shops, see if we get anything new, see if we get the fence. I know I just got a nice fence from Tramp's friendship quest, but it's not enough. It's never enough. Lauren, hello. You're not in love with most of the path. Yeah, I don't know that it's my favorite. The first 2 pages are cute and the bonus rewards. I remember thinking that the beginning pages, I think I was more of a fan of than the later rewards, which is not typically how it works for me, I think. You finished it day 2? Oh my. Doing some coloring in and it's coming out really well. Nice. Okay. Anything here in Eternity Isle? Let's see. Does not seem so. I also have not purchased the premium Star Path yet. Listen, I gotta buy Moonstones at some point. I'm putting it off. It's Monday. I can't put it off too much longer because I won't be able to get the rest of the items in the premium shop. And I do feel like this is a strong showing of the premium shop, at least compared to some of the things we had last update. I feel like last update, I was kind of side-eyeing some of the weeks in the premium shop. Like, some of the items were really not doing it for me, but so far, I think we're off to a strong start this update. Hi, Sundog. Hello. How's it going? All right. Storybook Veil, don't let me down. Don't let me down. I really want to do a build in the plaza, but I got to think a little bit about it. Like, which buildings I'm going to put there. So that will not be for today, but that is going to be soon. Listen, I can't let another update go by where I buy a beautiful dream castle and do nothing with it, except look at it in a build that makes no sense with it. I can't let that happen again. Cinderella, hello.
What a perfect.
You've been going through all the friendship quests? Yeah, I thought about doing some friendship quest stuff today, but I don't know. I wasn't super feeling it. Hi, Yana. Hello. Okay, no offense, we're not talking about it. You finished the Star Path on all 3 of your accounts. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like, at least based on the past couple of Star Paths, I don't think we're gonna find ourselves in a situation where we get stuck, even though I'm only gonna have 3 tasks to work with. I really should have thought about this a little bit better before I bought all those premium shop things on Wednesday, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Long loading screen, sorry. Usually when a loading screen is on, I'm like, ah, perfect, a time for me to drink my coffee, but then the screen is blank and I'm not talking, which is probably not the best time, actually. You're hitting the 60s in the Midwest today? Yeah, where I live, it's been a pretty warm week. I think it's meant to be pretty warm. Well, I mean, the week just started. It's been a pretty warm couple of days, and I think it's meant to be a warm rest of the week, which I'm not mad about. It was super rainy yesterday, though. Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. Anything else that's new here? I don't think so. I haven't taken a look at all of the new things that came to Scrooge's this update, but I feel like it's been a little bit... There's not been a lot new coming to Scrooge's the past couple of updates. Got in from walking the dog and with wind chill. It's -2 Celsius out. Oh my. That is far too cold. Okay, I'm going to grab one of the pups if I can. so we can hopefully level them up while we're doing some star path stuff. Lady, I choose you. I'm also going to empty my pockets because I want a nice clean slate. I don't think I have too much in there, so that shouldn't take too long. I have the bones. We'll get rid of you. This I can sell. This frankly I'm just gonna offload there for now. Okay, to the island. You got 2 or 3 items from the entire premium shop last update. Yeah, last update, I don't know what it was. It was not really doing it for me. I think last update is the first update where... No. That's not true, but it's the first update where there were multiple things that I did not get. And didn't even really feel bad about not getting, to be honest. There was one thing that I didn't get and I felt a little bit bad about it. It was the Elsa Dream Style. I thought it was cute. I just forgot to get it. So I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for when that comes back around. Egg. Might actually be topped up on those. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ah, now I am. Stunning. Send me back. Kind of annoying how they flat out stopped giving Scrooge clothing. Yeah, what's that about? What is that about?
Hey there.
Sell this. Okay. Now, what do we have going on with... Oh, wait. Before we do the star path, because we're gonna go talk to Mickey and see what this Mickey quest is for the event. Yes. Got the giant wish blossom in your dream snap chest. Oh, amazing. Star path and dream snap for you today. Can't do them Tuesday nights every time. Fair enough. I probably should have considered that. The fact that star path didn't, or not star path, dream snap didn't even cross my mind as something I could do today. It's concerning. I need to do my dream snap. Maybe tomorrow. Well, it's either tomorrow or today. Hey, Mickey. Valley Valentine's, Mickey, start quest. Hi, Tink. I was just gathering some flowers for a bouquet for Minnie. Want to join me? Well, sure. I'm in. Thanks, pal. Oh, okay. Red bellflowers, white and red hydrangeas, red daisies, dandelions. Okay. Well, let me grab what I can from these spots. The vacuums. I'll leave you and the things on the ground, of course. Okay. I don't know that actually anything there was anything that I needed. Oh yeah, the daisies. Okay. Gonna grab... Well, now why do I have those there? You can stay there for now, actually. You got the red pergola in your dream snap chest? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I still think I'm missing one pergola and one arch. I don't know. I feel like I am. I only need 3 of these, actually. Okay. You know what else I could have done that probably would have been faster? You know what? We live and we learn. We're gonna go to Beast's flower stall and see if we can get all of them here. Hey, Beast. Thanks, dude. No. Okay. Well. Keep those. Keep these. This will go. Actually, you can go in there. That's fine. And you will go right about here. Okay, dandelions, red bellflowers. Candia, I have not gotten the fence yet. It's incredibly rude, actually. I'm very upset about it. Get rid of all of you. You. I think I only need 3 of these. Okay, and then red bellflowers, and I'll go grab a daisy. Or maybe one will even respawn before we finish this. Who's to say? Okay. Red bellflowers. Split them up. Okay. Eat a little snack. Thank you. Hi, Felly. Hello. Diabolical. Honestly, yes. I really, you know what? I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking. Oh my goodness. I just kicked my router. I think it's fine, but if the stream blips for a second, it's because I, in a furious rage, clearly, intentionally harmfully kicked my internet router. Meadow Island, let's go. No, you're good. It's totally fine. I mean, it's not that fine, to be honest. I am a little bit mad about it. The fence thing, not you. But it's more just because, what are we doing? I feel like there's not a reason why you should log on every day. Well, basically every day. I've missed a handful of days, but basically every day. No, that's the island. That's where I am right now. And not get all of the DLC items. That's so silly. It's personal at this point, but it's also just like a problem. I understand incentivizing people to log on every day. You want to keep your numbers up, etc. I really truly do get it. But being over a year after the DLC released and me not having this item. Okay, to be generous, I think it was added in the second drop of the DLC, which would make it like over 6 months, but still way too much. Hi, Anthony. Hello. Oh, you're food shopping. What are we buying? There you go, Mickey. Hot dog. These are perfect. Minnie's especially gonna love the dandelion. She feels bad for him because some folks think of them as weeds. That's Minnie for you. Sweet as can be. Oh, cute. What'd you give me? Wait a second. Oh, I have to listen to this first. Okay. Oh, look at the cuties. Oh, Mickey, what a beautiful bouquet. I had some help from Tink. Happy Valentine's Day, Minnie. You even remembered to add dandelions. Thank you both so much. Cute.
Hi.
Minnie sure loved your bouquet. Thanks for picking flowers with me, pal. And this is for you. I think it's just as important to celebrate your friends on Valentine's Day. Hope you like it. Well, thank you. You're buying everything because you're hungry? That's mistake number one. Never go... Oh, it's a picture frame thing. Never go grocery shopping while hungry. You will spend way too much money. Who am I going to give this to? You know what? I might as well give it to you, lady. I do need to level you up. Here you go. Oh, welcome to level 5. Oh, and we got the window. Nice. I am excited about that window. I don't really do interior decorating anymore. I might get back to it eventually. I kind of want to see this frame. What's our opinion about frames in this game? I never use them. I think the only one I've ever used is this one, like once. I mean, it's like cute, I guess. I don't know. You're having issues with resources not spawning in Storybook Vale. Is it only in Storybook Vale for you? And what kind of resources is it? Because I have not been there very, like, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of stuff over there recently, but I remember when I was first playing Storybook Vale, where was that? I think the Elysian Fields and maybe a couple other spots, specifically in Mythopia. I thought resources weren't spawning, but they were spawning in like secret spaces in the biome that was either not accessible to me if I hadn't completed the quest, or after I'd completed the quest to get to the areas. It's not going to be picked up by a vacuum, so you have to go and check those spots. Same with actually, what's the other spot that happens where it happens a lot? the Wildwoods, the area down by the trial, like pretty much most of the biomes, actually, the ones that have trials, resources will spawn over there and vacuums won't get them if you use the vacuums. Okay. So, spend time with a villager. We're working on that. Take a picture with Mickey and Minnie are things we can do. Uproot night thorns. Harvest a key chocolate ingredient. Practice mindfulness. We're going to track all of these. And we're also going to... I don't think I actually want to have on the auto claim. Wait, that one I think is only available if you have the premium star path anyway. Okay. Oh, interesting that it shows all of the tasks. It just shows you the ones that are locked. Uproot night thorns. Harvest a key chocolate ingredient. Okay, well, let me do the chocolate ingredient first. Hop right over here. Oh, also brief update on me watching The Traders. I finished the first season last night. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, you can track all of them. I thought the auto claiming specifically of the rewards was just tied behind the premium, but it's also the auto completing of these, which is interesting. Okay. Let's just do the Night Thorns thing because we can. You love Traders. You only started watching it last season. I just started watching it like a little less than a week ago, and I just finished the first season. It's not as many episodes as I thought it was going to be, so I don't feel that bad about the fact that I finished it. But oh, I also should grab companions. But what? Oh, I just really like it. I haven't watched Survivor in years, but I consider myself to be a fairly big Survivor fan nonetheless. And seeing specifically Suri on the first season of The Traders was just, I felt like a kid again. I felt like a kid again. Actually, I think the new season of Survivor starts soon. Okay, let me pop these things in there. Don't mind if I do. Royal tasks, get crafty. Do I have a crafting table here? No. Why not? Have I watched School Spirits? I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness, you know what my sister started watching? Okay, listen. I kind of mentioned this before. Things have been incredibly hectic in my life. It's been a lot. Things are kind of crazy. We just moved and there are like issues that we're having. So I've kind of been like, anyway, I was at my sister's house yesterday and she started watching on Netflix. It's called Finding Her Edge, which I think is a like an ice skating, like romantic drama show. Let me just say, I have never seen a Netflix show that looked so much like a low budget soap opera. But it was like, so, you know, when some things are like so bad that they're good, it was like so bad that it was bad, but so bad that it was bad that I wanted it to be good. I don't know. I caught like 10 minutes of it and it was a lot. I might have to put myself through the pain of watching it just to see where it goes. It's like when there's like, I don't know, a big catastrophe and you're like, I can't look away. The new season of Traders is out, but not all episodes have been released. I think maybe that's why it was on my mind. I think I must have seen an ad for it or something. Cool Spirits is a Paramount and Hulu show about ghosts. I don't know how I feel about that. Thanks for lurking, Felly. Go fish, open up fresh memories. I just saw a memory when I was somewhere. Where was I when I saw that? Just, where was I? Was it when I was going around to the Scrooge shops? I feel like that's when it was. Will I be watching Survivor season 50? You know, I don't know. I really want to, but I feel like I would have to catch up on some recent seasons of Survivor in order to do so. Because some of the people, I'm going to have no idea who they are, which on a normal season of Survivor, that wouldn't matter as much. But I feel like it does matter this time. Okay. Oh, I have to go back over here to do this. I think there was one to fish. Champagne Dreams on a tap water budget? I don't know what that is. Hot Cocoa Collective, hello. You know, I am enjoying the update. I'm having a good time. Peaceful Meadow. How about you? How are you enjoying the update? Oh, let me also pet you. Hey, cutie. The meadow. Find precious gems with the royal tool. Okay, I want to get rid of... Yeah, at least this fishing thing, so we can do... Oh, wait, I'll have to do a couple of them. Because I'd like to do the mining ones together. I feel like that's going to be the best bang for our buck. The game just decided to crash. Oh, no! Finding Her Edge, Big Dreams, Zero Budget. You know what? I feel like I also want to like it because I got scared, so I'm saving my game. I also want to like it because I remember the very iconic year of, I believe, 2008, when both Ice Princess and Go Figure came out. Ice Princess being a feature film, like theatrical release. Go Figure being a Disney Channel original movie, but both were about ice skating. That was a wonderful year. I love ice skating media. I've mentioned this before, but I used to do like figure skating, and then after I got kind of badly injured, I did ice dancing instead. But yeah, so I do love figure skating and ice dancing. I love media involving those things, which Finding Her Edge does have both, because one of the sisters is a figure skater and one of the sisters is an ice dancer. We love it. We love it. But it was so bad that I like, it was so bad that I can't. Let me pop over here and harvest some blueberries. Is Blades of Glory the like comedy with Will Ferrell? Okay. I'm gonna work on getting some Dreamlight, I think. If I feed a rabbit, I can do 2 for the price of 1. So let me go ahead and try that. I'll also pop that in there. You know what? I also have these fish, so I might as well just go check Moana's boat and empty that. You're not a fan of them still doing the craft potions task? I don't mind the craft potions task. I usually have extra potions, but I feel like they're useful enough that if you have to craft them, you'll at least probably like, I don't know. I feel like it's not a waste of resources to craft them. Whereas when it would have us craft like DJ booths or balloon arches, it felt like a waste of resources to me because I was like, I'm never going to use these. Wait, you saw it, Ashley, cringing the whole time? Yeah, I caught a little bit of it, mostly out of context. Wait, what was that? I don't see what that is, but oh, D, thank you so much for subbing over on Twitch. I appreciate you. It took a second for the like alert to pop up in my chat, so I was like, what does that sound? Thank you so much. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw a good bit of it, mostly out of context. And it was just like, at first I thought it was a movie, because I feel like low budget or like, I don't know, you know, like when you see something and it's giving like Hallmark Channel, but it's giving Walmart like brand Hallmark Channel. It's a specific type of, it's the way the camera looks, it's the lighting, it's like the framing of this, you know what, it all just adds up to be like, ooh. And I feel like when you see something like that, it's more common for that to be a movie than it is for that to be a show. So I was like, oh yes, a bad movie, we love bad movies. And I was like, a series? Wild. Wait, Lauren, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It was actually so interesting because my sisters and I were talking about Johnny Weir outside of that. And then we were like, wait, he's on the Traders. Had no idea. Okay, add decorations to the glade, sell minerals, pick mushrooms. Okay, well, let's go to the glade. We can pick some mushrooms and add some decorations. Okay, let's see. Decorations. I got lost for a second. Elise, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I think I can just like move these. I don't even know why I have these here, to be honest. I think I was just considering how they would look together. The answer is, of course, good. Harvest coffee beans, catch 3 fish. I can do that. Oh, this is going to take 10 years. I might have to just craft some Dreamlight. Or just go ahead and mine, even though I don't want to right at this moment. Lucy, thank you for being a member for 23 months. Oh my goodness, almost 2 years of fabulous Tink content. Well, you said it. I didn't say it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. 3 fish, 3 fish. Okay, wait. Ah, let me through. Welcome back, Anthony. Now that you're all stocked up on food, what's for dinner tonight? Well, you probably already ate. Never mind. Time zones are weird. Unless you're like a late night dinner person. Actually, that should be our question. That'll be our unofficial question of the day today. What time do you personally eat dinner? I feel like this varies from like country to country a lot. I feel like in the US we tend to eat dinner a lot earlier than other places, maybe. Okay, harvest some blue bush berries. Why did it call them that? You eat around 6. You eat between 5 and 7. That's a big time frame. Okay, I might just go craft some Dreamlight. I'm gonna do that. I got the things for it. There's no need to waste time.
These fools have no idea.
I feel like I usually eat around, well, okay, so it does depend because my partner gets home from work at different times. Like, he doesn't have a consistent time that he gets home from work. But usually if it's up to me, we're like a 5:30 p.m. dinner household. There we go. You eat at like 4:30, but you also get up for work at 4 a.m. Ah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Do you enjoy that, actually? I used to get up for work really early, but I remember I had friends who worked... Okay, so I mostly worked in nursing. And a lot of places when you do nursing, especially if you work in a hospital, you work 12-hour shifts. And a lot of places will be like 7 to 7 shifts, so 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. But a couple of my friends worked 3 to 3 shifts, so they would work usually 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. I don't know if I could do that, but they really liked that. Okay, mine precious gems with a royal tool. Okay, we've got 11 things on us. Here we go. You like eating a little earlier because you find that it's better for you to be sitting up to digest for a while before bed. Yeah, I like eating fairly early because I feel like I want everything to like settle down before I sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I want my blood sugar to stabilize. I don't want to like be going to bed with my stomach feeling like full. Well, that was easy. Anyway. Crafted potion you can really dig. Buy something from Scrooge McDuck's store. Okay, well, I can do both of these things in Scrooge's store. (9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Oh, but your partner is a chef. That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like chef life is one of those things that I personally am not built for. I don't know though. Actually, I might, well, okay, not to say that I have the talent to be a chef, but I was thinking like I probably would not be able to handle the stress, but I was a nurse, so I think I probably could handle the stress. I don't know that I like people yelling at me though. I'm very sensitive, so I think even if I was aware that that was just the way that people spoke to each other, I would take it personally. And I wouldn't like that very much. The chaos of it I could probably deal with. The raised voices, probably not so much. Hi Nina, hello, hello. Furniture. It was a big adjustment for you. You've only been at the job for 6 months. Oh yes. I worked a lot of rotating shifts when I was a nurse. Like I'd move between working days and nights, which was challenging. And then for a while I was working only night shifts, but I was only working night shifts on the weekend. And I found that was actually sometimes more difficult because if you're switching between day and night, you do end up with times when you're incredibly deprived of sleep. But you can kind of just like more or less stay on a regular schedule and just suffer through the nights. But when I was working weekend nights, that was worse because I was like, do I be nocturnal all weekend and like also all week? Or do I change between being nocturnal all weekend and normal during the week? Because it's a process to shift from one to the other. It was a big struggle for me. I went back and forth quite a lot. Chef life is wildlife, but you've worked a lot of nights. You couldn't survive old chef life, but some are way less. Yelling rage now versus a decade ago. I could see that. I could see that. I see a lot of like opinions about, or like I guess stereotypes about like doctors or nurses or things, and some of them can be true, but I feel like some of them are a little outdated, but people who aren't in the field still kind of believe that. But speaking of that, I also finally watched the first episode of The Pit. Oh, it was so good. I need to find time to like actually watch that show as well. Tackle royal tasks. Actually, let me see if these blueberries are back. I don't think they are. I think those are just my apples. Sell a mineral. I can do that. Oh, you know what? Two things. A couple of things. Wait, let me do this first and then I'll get to that. I gotta sell one of you. Okay. A couple of things my plaza. The first one is spend time with Goofy. Anyway, the first one is I wonder why they didn't give us the lanterns, like the floating lanterns. Unless they did and I'm just a silly goose and I missed it, I feel like we should have these as an item we could buy, like, or not even can buy. It should have been included in this. I know they gave us like these petals or something that maybe came with one of the bundles. I feel like it should have been the lanterns and maybe the petals separately, right? The other thing about my plaza, I was trying to change my hair. I don't know if it's gonna do it. My game's gonna make a liar out of me. But what? Look at that. It's like if I'm standing in my plaza and I go to do my hair, it like sends me here. Before it was sending me under the ground in the plaza. I don't know why it's sending me here now. Before it was sending me like under the ground, but that is so silly. You mostly work 2 to 10 with occasional 7 to 2 shifts. I feel like 7 to 2 p.m. is bad. 7 to 2 a.m. is really good. For a while when I was working 8s, I was working 6 to 2:30, I think. And I really enjoyed a 6 a.m. to 2:30 shift. Goofy, I think that's your hat, yeah.
Being
Okay.
brave doesn't mean looking for trouble.
Let me go getcha. Actually, let me dig first. What do I need resource-wise? I think I cleared up space for clay. I don't know. Let me dig up here. When you changed your hair, it zoomed in on your chest. Yeah, it had been doing that to me as well. So I was expecting that to happen, but instead of that, it sent me flying through the valley. It's sending you across the map when changing your hair. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. Thanks, lady. Wait, did she just duplicate my coin? I didn't know that they do that. Okay. Snack time. Now time to go. Oh, wait, no, not snack time. I'm not done yet. Almost. Well, I mean, snack time already happened. I mean, anyway. We're gonna go get Goofy in a second. I'm a little tired today. I apologize. And give Goofy his favorite gift. Well, I can certainly do that. Goofy, what you want? Black pepper, walleye, pan-seared tilapia, and vegetables. Well, I can probably catch a walleye over here. Just submitted a support ticket with Gameloft about the resource spawning. Yeah, hopefully they fix that for you. That's really frustrating. There we go. Now. Here we go.
We got ourselves a hero.
You're doing great on your star path. Already on page 6. Nice. Only got premium on PlayStation because your 2 Moonstone broke on PC. Yeah, I don't have premium yet. I will get it eventually, but for now, we're just, you know,
Hey there.
we're just doing the tasks, and that's enough. Okay, now let's hang out. Sell gems and harvest blueberries still. The blueberry one is a little annoying. Actually, there's another thing of blueberries I forgot about. Ugh, this is bad. It's literally right here. Anyway. Oh. This is what happens when your valley's a mess. You get explosions of resources and you can't do anything about it. Okay. Let me sell some gems. Thank you for liking the stream over on YouTube, by the way. I appreciate you. So be it. Okay. Dump you. Cook any 2-star meal. Okay. Let me go over to Tiana's. I really want the fence. Man, it would look so good in a build with that castle. What's a girl gotta do for a fence? That's all I'm asking. Okay, any 2... Why did I cook that? Whatever. I'm going to make... just the Aurora's cake again. We'll see if it stacks with the ones I already have. I don't know what berries it used last time. You love the new flower shop stand? You can actually walk inside it. Is it like the, is it around the size of that Hops farm one or the Zootopia Judy Hopps family thing? Cat with a villager named after a flower. Okay. If you play more than one platform, you have to buy the DLCs again. Okay, to be fair, you don't have to. You only have to if you want to go to the map. And you have to buy the game again. So, like, to me, it makes sense that you have to, since you would have to buy... Yeah. If you have to buy the game, it makes sense that you have to buy the DLCs. But what I do is I only buy the DLCs on my primary platform because I find that most of the time I don't necessarily need to go over to the map on my secondary platform. Do you have a question for me, Daisy?
Oh.
I do. If you had to describe the valley in one word, what would it be? Magical.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let me write that down. Not interesting.
This valley.
Okay, well. Catch fish in the glade of trust. Okay. How you wish Daisy's boutique and Remy's house got matching skins for Scrooge and Remy's. I feel like definitely Daisy's should get it since it's also a shop. And you know what else I think should get it? Tiana's. Justice for Tiana. Yeah, I feel like all of the like shop buildings should get it, if that makes sense. I came here to fish. So fish I shall. Oh, I should also check on the blueberries. No, how long do those take to grow? 23 minutes? I feel like it has to have been more than 20. Wait, no, we have not been here very long at all, actually. Okay, well, I guess I'll wait. You hope she gets justice when we get Naveen? Yes, I've been reading the Frog Princess, the book that The Princess and the Frog is very, 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 very loosely based off of or inspired by, I guess, which I had read when I was a kid, before The Princess and the Frog came out. So I was expecting something very different when I saw the movie, because like I knew that it was based on is so generous. It has whispers of the it has whispers of the same plot, but every now and then I like going back and reading books that I read when I was quite young and seeing how I feel about them. Wouldn't mind another dream bundle like Belle and Beast with her and Naveen. Well, yes. I also just really want a Princess and the Frog realm. Give us Naveen and Charlotte in a realm. Also still waiting for Asha. Inspired by... Okay, here's the thing. So, I, like, there's pretty much nothing... Like, I feel like if they made the movie and didn't buy the rights to the book, the author would not have really had grounds to sue, which is not me encouraging companies to steal other people's work by any means. Don't steal other people's work. I'm just saying the similarities are there's a girl who kisses a prince who's a frog and turns into a frog. The girl in the book is a princess. Very different. She comes from a kingdom where all of the royal family are named after like colors of green and things like that. Anyway, the only similarities really is that there's a girl who kisses a frog who's a prince and she becomes a frog and they have to try to become humans again. And there's a swamp. But like other than that, nothing. You did that with Twilight recently? Reread it? I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I did love Twilight for a time when I was, I'll say a wee child because it makes me feel better about it. But I did recently watch Twilight. I don't know. I haven't read Twilight since I was in high school. I did recently watch the first movie again. It was bad, but like the good kind of bad. I started watching New Moon. I made it about halfway through. It was kind of bad, but kind of like the bad kind of bad. I don't know. I lived for New Moon when it first came out, but I feel like I don't know what happened because it's not it. This time watching it. Where's my other rabbit? Do I only have one rabbit with me? Oh, there you are. Hello. Very loosely inspired by, and that they're both about people who turn into frogs. Exactly. And there's a swamp. Gain star coins. Oh, we have the bushes again. When you saw Princess and the Frog, you convinced yourself you were remembering the original story incorrectly somehow. Well, sure. Your son is named after a Twilight character? Oh my. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that name though. If you don't want to, there's no need to tell anybody that it was inspired by Twilight. Now, if you named your child Renesmee, to any of the Renesmees out there, just know that you were named after the Loch Ness Monster. Spend time with Goofy, blueberries, star coins. Okay, okay, okay. Existential, disrespectful. Incredibly so. In my humble opinion. Did I need 15,000? I think I did. Sell those. Let me sell these. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Uproot night thorns. I can do that. Oh, it's you. Oh, one of my critters. That's so funny. I thought it was going to be a fence. Okay. Companions. You watched my well tree video. Can confirm your well is fully grown. Nice. Yeah, mine is not. I feel like I need to fix that. Sorry, I was gonna say a phrase that I don't think I can say on YouTube. Anyway, remove. Hang out with. What do y'all want from me? This is crazy. Harvest some blueberries. Okay, Goofy, you and I might go on a resource gathering mission in the Wish Blossom Mountains to spend some time together. I think that's actually what we are going to do. I think we're going to go empty my pockets. I think oh yeah, I accidentally toggled those filters that I didn't mean to do. And then we're going to go to the Wish Blossom Mountains. I feel like still no existential. I feel like there's no reason. And one thing about me, I love being the friend who's too woke. We gotta talk about how Black animated characters are turned into animals way too much and left as animals for the majority of their films. There's no reason that we need to also bring that into Dreamlight Valley. She doesn't need to be a frog. Clay, coffee. I can put the extra coffee here. Oh, I cannot put the extra coffee there because that is very full. Okay, I will sell the extra coffee. And I will put you there. We got some pebbles. Got some seeds, some rocks, some algae. Some beautiful whole mushrooms. I think I'm also topped up on, so we'll sell those. And we'll put those away. And then we'll be good. Double overflow. Am I not full on stones? That's unexpected. Okay, and seeds. Beautiful. Peaceful meadow. I love being the friend who's too woke is going to be the reason you end up subscribing to the channel. I love that. I do. I feel like I generally live by the, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have it's not that serious kind of like worldview, or it's never that serious. I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm kind of like, it's actually always that serious. Okay. Let's move to Wish Blossom Ranch and collect some resources. Oh, you're making Alfredo pasta? That sounds delicious. I'm actually thinking about, I think I brought this up the other day. I'm thinking about making some homemade pasta this weekend. I think it'll be really, really good. I haven't done so in a very long time. both my partner and myself come from Italian American families that are like, I don't know, we might have talked about this on a stream before. I feel like there's a particular brand of northeastern Italian American families who are like 2 or 3 generations removed from Italy, but feel like they are themselves from Italy. And I feel like both of our families are like that. Like, so they're like, oh yes, we're gonna make pasta. Oh yes, we're gonna then they'll like try to I don't know. It's very funny to me. I feel like some of you are probably also from families like that and know what I mean. It's a very kind of difficult thing to explain, but it's a very common occurrence in certain areas in like the northeast of the US. Okay, what else are we doing? Let's go ahead and mine. We're at 14 minutes. Go here. Yes. It wouldn't be a bad idea to be using a pickaxe potion right now, but I don't know if I need to. Your family are Irish travelers going back a few generations. Some of them like to pretend they aren't some of the most settled people in the world. I think like I love like hearing things about my family, you know, that like came before me and stuff, and like my I don't know, I just think it's very funny sometimes. Like my grandma's mom, I think, came here from Italy when she was a kid, but my grandma doesn't speak Italian, but she like and has never been to Italy to my knowledge, but she sometimes acts as though she herself is straight from Italy. Rainice, hello, hello. If they added Asha and they hypothetically added Star, do we think Star would be a character or a companion? I feel like Star would be a really, really cute companion to have flying around behind you, you know? You know what's one thing I haven't dipped my toes into the waters of? Mostly because I feel like I enjoyed Wish for what it was. Do I think it's the most... Oh no, oh no, oh no! My game! I think my stream is fine, but I think my game is not. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. We're frozen. I'm gonna give it a second to see if it wants to fix itself. I can still hear the sound of me gliding. Okay. Let me... Oh, it crashed on its own. Okay, I was like, let me force close, but no, it just crashed on its own. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I haven't ventured into this because I felt like Wish was fine. I didn't think it was anything revolutionary, but I feel like there's a wide world of fandom of the concept of Wish that eventually became Wish, in which Star was a love interest, like a person love interest for Asha. Someday maybe I will look into that, but I don't know. I don't necessarily think it was necessary for the movie. You enjoy the character designs more than the story of Wish. I like the story of Wish. I do like the fact, because I feel like there are kind of like a lot of complaints about like quote unquote Disney not wanting to make villains anymore, which I don't really agree with. But I feel like Wish had a fairly traditional, like, oh, my sound. Whatever. It's back. Had a fairly traditional, like, villain, which was fine. I didn't mind that. But like, I don't know what it was about Wish. I wish it had been fleshed out a little bit more, the story. And I feel like there was a lot of time spent on it as a, like, a we're Disney and we've been around for 100 years. Isn't that cool? Kind of thing, instead of as its own installment in the Disney catalog. Does that make sense? Okay, back to here. Why is my sound going in and out in my game? Where's my sound? I think that's actually me though. That might not be the game. Oh, wait. I'm so mad. What is happening? I think I'm okay for now. Anyway. It was designed to be a celebration. Yes, which I like. I do like a celebration, you know, but I think also it should kind of be able to stand on its own as a movie apart from it being a celebration. And I think it could have been a little bit stronger in that regard. You can hear it, it's just very quiet. Oh, actually it's been quiet this whole time because I never turned it up, but also it just was not there for a little while. But it's back now. Anyway. I lost my chat, give me a second. You're back. Feel like there was a lot of focus on Disney and side characters over plot. Yeah, potentially. Asha is a cutie patootie and I do love her though. She does a little bit suffer from the Rapunzelification of Disney heroines. Not even a little bit. That was... I was giving her a little bit too much of a break. She suffers from the Rapunzelification of Disney princesses, but that's not her fault. I think I've mentioned it before, but that melodic line does sound like Pinot Noir from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I know I've brought this up before, but I feel like it does deserve to be said again. Mostly because Titus is probably one of my favorite and most quoted characters in like a TV comedy. Okay. You want to buy the new DLC, but you're like, no, stop, don't. You've got too much to do. Quest, storage, island decorating. Oh yeah, there's a lot to do in Dreamlight Valley. Let me save. Fish Blossom Ranch, are you causing problems for me? And if so, why? Anyone placed down the new path, wondering if it takes up items since it's purchased in the shop and not crafted? Oh, I haven't. That's a good question though. Does anyone know if the Star Path that you then buy more from Scrooge takes up items in your item count? We're getting a cozy keto raid. Welcome in. Hey Chaos, how's it going? Dreams with Jam, hello. Anthony, would you mind grabbing Keto's link, please? Barda, hello. Keto Deb, how's everyone doing? How are you enjoying the update? We are working on the Star Path. Right now, we're just hanging out with Goofy. I didn't buy the premium Star Path, not because I'm not going to, just because I am supremely and painfully Moonstone broke at the moment, and putting off the inevitable purchasing of Moonstones for as long as possible, red until tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it, Anthony. Everyone go check out Cozy Keto. Have a blast. The update is so cute. You did some snap reviews and you're loving the Love in the Valley. Yeah. I really like the I like the Valentine's event so far. It's a little fetch questy, but I feel like it also is making things feel more lively, you know? I don't mind a little fetch quest if it's for something cute, like Mickey getting a bouquet for Minnie for Valentine's Day. That feels like the valley is alive and thriving, you know? Cat Calico, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Weasley, welcome in. You love that the heart items can be dropped and used for snaps if you keep extras? Yes. I started a little late, but I'm hoping to pick up some extras to keep after I'm done with the event. Okay, Goofy, you're still tagging along. What else can I do? You only need 5 for the duty, so any extras are straight into your stash. Yes, I have a bunch of extras from all of the events that I keep on my brand new little storage island. Because I like having them. I don't necessarily use them all the time. Sometimes I forget things exist, even if I do have them, but I just like to keep things. I don't know what it is. I love to hoard items in games. Okay. Let me eat a little snack. Let me open this fence. No, of course not. And let me switch out this critter to one that might actually give me a friend. About you. Join me, join me. You forget about the time pending items too. You think it's your inner feral squirrel preparing for winter. Honestly, yes. It's like, I feel like I'm not that way in real life. I'm not really like, well, certainly not in the same way. I'm not a hanger-on of an excess of things, but in farming sims or resource-based games, I cannot get rid of things. I really struggle to do so. It's like, I can't guarantee that I'm going to need 500 wooden toy blocks from time bending, but I can't guarantee that I'm not going to need them, so I might as well just have them on hand just in case. You hoard dry pasta and rice, otherwise you're good about being pretty minimal. Well, that's very reasonable. I feel like that's reasonable. You didn't think you would enjoy this update as much as you have been. You thought Lady and Tramp wouldn't add much to the valley, but it feels like they added more than Cinderella. I'm enjoying it so far. I could be like, this could be a me thing, being behind from starting the quests a couple days after the update dropped, but I feel like I know what the Oh, it was one of these. I was like, what is that? I feel like I know what the new memento that we found is for, but have we used the other mementos yet in this update? Anyone who's been on top of quests since the beginning? Do we use the crystals for anything? Wait, which crystals? The like ones that kind of have 3 points and are like purple and bluish? I think they're just used for some crafting recipes. Okay. This music sounds kind of like the music at the beginning of Sleeping Beauty, where everybody's showing up for Aurora's, like, birth thing. Birth thing? Anyway. We have to wait. Got it. Is this something I can pick up? No, that's built into the fence. I wasn't sure.
Here, then I'm here. What kind of a package do you
Okay, Goofy, you're really drawing this out, sir. Everyone showing up for Aurora's birthday. I was like, my brain really wanted to say coronation. I was like, I don't think it's a coronation though. I think it's just like a birth ceremony. I think it's just the fact that she was born, but that sounded silly to say too. So therefore birth thing. Okay, I do not like the sound of the bees in the giant hive thing. I do wish we could turn that off. Ah, a christening, yes! I was like, which is kind of like, anyway. That sounds like the word that I was looking for. Listen, it's too fancy for me. I wouldn't know a thing. Let's mine this. Should have been dropping this stuff off as I went, because now I got pockets full of a whole bunch of stuff. Goofy, please, I need you to work with me here. I know it's been more than 20 minutes. I know it has. Hi, Scuba Steve. Hello. Oh yeah, no worries, Keto. Thank you for bringing your community over, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, we got a furniture pouch. It might be the fence. I really need to just stop getting my hopes up, I think. I don't know. Do we think I need to... Do I need to pretend the fence doesn't exist to get it to show up? Or do I need to do a witchy ritual to get it to show up? I'm not sure which one. Do I need to care less, like not at all, or do I need to care the most? I'm not sure, because so far I've been carrying a medium large amount and that hasn't been working. Care less? That's so hard. I care so much about everything. You vote witchy ritual? It did work with that one thing. I don't remember at this specific moment what that one thing was, but some of you were probably there. There was a stream I was complaining about not having something, and I decided to manifest it, and it literally showed up then in the Scrooge shop. You have your Plaza tree at the lowest level, and when you change over to the Cherry Blossom Well tree, it does not change to a level 1 tree. Oh, interesting. So it's at like the... It's just, how do I explain this? So when you change your well over, it just looks like it looks here. Like this circle length height. You vote for a lamb club ritual for the fence? You know, that could work. We do need to check in on the club and see how everyone's doing over there. We got some babies on the way. I have so many mouths to feed. We need to go find Mickey and we need to check on the blueberries. Amanda, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. I'm probably having a member stream this weekend on Saturday, I think. I know I didn't put out a weekly schedule this week because things are a little bit chaotic, but that is my plan currently. It will unfortunately probably not be Detroit Become Human because I think I need a new capture card. The sound lag from the PlayStation is just too much. You're convinced they took it out of the shop and just didn't tell us because how do we have 3+ shops and the DLC more than a year and we still don't have it? Well, it only shows up in the Storybook Vale shop. The fence does. So you only have 1 chance per day to get it. And I think it's just the random, I don't know. Maybe it just is more difficult to get with how it's randomized. Let's hang out. And let's go get some blueberries. The fence is in your shop again? Anthony, wasn't it just there like 2 days ago? I need them to make visiting other people's DLC Scrooge shops. If you both have the Scrooge shop, if you both have the DLC, I need them to make that available yesterday because respectfully, Anthony, that's really rude of you. That's really mean. Ugh. Craft a potion to polish your royal pickaxe. Okay. Oh wait, don't I need to empty my pockets? Let me go do that. I've had it 0 times and you've had it like 5 times. I'll leave that done, to be honest. I think you should get Dispatch for the Switch. I saw an article title that made me think, or that seemed like maybe the Switch version of Dispatch is not that great, but I did not read the article. So I really, really liked Dispatch, but I would recommend doing a little bit of research just to see how the Switch version is before you spend your money on it. That would be my little piece of advice. It's also rude considering how long you waited for it. Well, yes, I feel like that kind of thing happens all the time where like it takes you forever to get something from Scrooge and then all of a sudden you have it in your shop all the time. You went to spring clean your car and you're going to need a detailer after your trip. I am going to be 100% honest. I don't 100% know what car detailing is. Just dealt with a stack of papers you've been procrastinating for literally months. Oh my goodness. That's actually a big deal. Congratulations. I feel like going through things that you know you probably don't need most of is actually really challenging. I have been learning that lesson as I've been unpacking. Had I had more time before I knew we were moving, I would have done this prior to packing for the move, but we had such short notice that we kind of just had to like pack everything. But I've been doing it as I've been unpacking, and it's such a relief to get rid of a bunch of stuff that you don't need anymore, but it's also such a pain to go through all your stuff and figure out what you don't need anymore, especially when it's papers. Oh my gosh. The Switch version is very family friendly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know what they had changed about it, but I had just seen, yeah, like I said, an article title saying something along the lines of like, I don't even remember what it was. I just remember it was a negative connotation. Okay, what else? No, I don't have any of those. Got some of those. Okay, we got stones. This. 4. Gem. Okay, herbs, blueberries, seeds, coal. These go with that as well. Oh, I meant to sell that. Okay. Paying to make the inside and outside of your car basically like new. Ah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I feel like that would be nice. Having a nice, really clean space and car. Really nice. Okay, these go in there. Got the seeds back here. And the blueberries up here. And then I need to make a pickaxe polish, which I can do right over here. Mr. Left Shark, hello, hello. He moved last summer with very little notice and ended up getting rid of so much stuff. It's like, I don't know. I feel like the things that are hard for me to get rid of are things that I have like a sort of nostalgic, emotional connection to, but they're not like useful, you know? So I feel like that is the kind of thing where I have a hard time deciding what to keep and what to get rid of. A rose, hello, hello. Always good to have that new car smell again. Well, yes. Sell fruits, feed a raven. Okay, I can do that. Let me go feed a raven. I think I still have the... Oh, I don't. I probably have them here, though. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, Alice scared me being tiny and then popping up like that. You shouldn't scare people like that. Oh my goodness, you know what movie I just watched? I don't remember if I talked about this. I know I've talked about this movie before, but just recently I watched The Click, the movie based on the book The Click. The movie executive produced by one Tyra Banks. Oh my goodness, it was so bad. It was so bad. I had watched it when I was young and I was indeed like the target demographic, I believe, for it. And I think I probably thought it was bad because I didn't watch it more than once, but I don't think I realized how bad it was until I just watched it like a week or so ago. There were some truly terrible moments, but there were also some truly iconic moments. The hardest thing for you was your books, but you so rarely pick up a physical book anymore. You read almost exclusively on Kindle, so you had to have a reality check with yourself. Now, why would you say that to me? Because that's what I'm currently fighting with as well. I have 2 bookshelves and I have more books than could probably fit on 4 bookshelves. So I need to get rid of some of them, and I mostly read on my Kindle. But I'm always like, but what if I want to read this book? Girl, you could get it on your Kindle. But like, what if I want to read it physically and like annotate it? Girl, like I need to get over it. I really need to get over it. I have so many books. I really feel like I am I don't know. I always tell my partner, but I also don't buy physical books anymore. So except for like one book that I bought last year, really only if I'm really excited about it. It's an author that I know I like, or like a book that I really, I don't know, have been anticipating for one reason or another, then I'll buy the physical copy. But I bought like one physical book last year. But I always tell my partner that there's a difference between being like a book reader and a book collector. And I feel like I happen to be both, but the two things don't always overlap. Like sometimes you buy books that you don't read, and sometimes you read books that you don't buy, you know? So it's just like, that's just the way that it is, I think. Feed the ravens their favorite food. Now you're telling me to do this? Whatever. What did it just tell me to do? I don't know. Okay. Feed the ravens their favorite food. I would hope that I can just feed the same raven 5 pieces of cake. Speaking of Miss Banks, oh wait, the documentary came out today. Why do I feel like it's on Netflix? I don't have Netflix. I might have to find a way to watch it. Maybe donate some to the local library. Oh yeah, I'm definitely planning on donating the books that I don't want anymore, that I haven't written in, because I do like to annotate my physical books that I read, but I have a lot that I either haven't read or haven't annotated, so. Jenny, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know that my local library necessarily wants them, but there are a lot of like nonprofits around here that will take books that like operate kind of like thrift stores kind of thing. But then their proceeds will go to various charities. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. We have a pretty robust library system around here. I don't know that they need my books. There's a few authors you'll always buy physical copies of, but you end up buying Kindle too because you'll read it there. Exactly. Or I'll try to get it through like Libby on my Kindle and then just keep the physical version. I do that as well. You're sat for that documentary? I wanted to see it because one thing about me, I watched a lot of America's Next Top Model in my youth, and it's one of those shows that like I can't believe it happened, you know? But like what were we as a collective doing in the early 2000s? They're like, it's just a lot. Okay, I need to mine for blue gems and mine for special crystals underground. The special crystals underground I do believe are Vitalis crystals. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Mining under here. Hopefully we'll also get some blue gems. It was wild. The thing is, we've talked about this before too. Like, you know it's bad. Music going in and out again. You know it's bad when, also sorry if you hear the beeps of my headphones connecting and disconnecting. I'm not sure if that comes through for you or not, but that's what I'm doing. Because there were a lot of things in the early 2000s that were a problem, but like, I didn't realize it either because we as a society didn't care as much or because I was a kid. There were some things that were happening in the early 2000s that even I knew were a little questionable. And I feel like a lot of the things on America's Next Top Model were that. So I just don't know how we let that happen. I mean, I had no ability to do anything about it. I was like 12, but I shouldn't have taken that. Whatever. You live and you learn. I will say I do think it's rude that it's giving me so many rubies. Where are the blue gems? You're not sure either, but you're just so glad we don't accept it now. It's always interesting to see, like, the way that things change, you know? Like I mentioned, going back and reading some of the books that I would enjoy when I was younger. And sometimes I'll read a book and I'll read like something and I'm like, ugh, like, you said that? That's crazy that you published that in a book. And that I read that and I was like, yeah, sure, I see no problem with this. And now I'm like, suspicious side-eyeing dachshund. Anyone notice they took out the... Wait, which slider? The aperture one? Wait, apparition? What is an apparition slider? I don't think I know which one you mean. To be honest, I have like 4 sliders I mess around with and I ignore the rest of them. So it's possible I just did not even know the one that you're talking about existed in the first place. Okay, cook a fairly fancy dinner. Focus and the one that was above is gone. In the camera, the focus is still there for me. This one? And this one? Yeah, they're still there for me. They're gone for you. This game, listen. We all know I love Dreamlight Valley. And we also know that Dreamlight Valley needs to step it up, because what are they doing? Why is there such a discrepancy between between bugs happening for some people but not other people, and then like some of them are game breaking and some of them aren't, and sometimes it might be a platform thing, existential, but sometimes even if you're on the same platform, someone will have one bug and someone else won't, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Okay, a fairly fancy dinner. How about a nice basil omelet? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, you know what I could go for right now, even though it's kind of warm outside? Some hot chocolate. Sounds like it would hit the... Why did I do that? Sounds like it would hit the spot. Catch fish on the sunlit plateau. Okay. Find Padu. You think they switched the focus and aperture positions? Interesting. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Ooh! An explosion of fish. Why, thank you. I'll be having that. Have our opinions changed about this dress? I still don't know if I love it, but I do feel like it's kind of a vibe with the pink castle. I did steal the fashion inspo today from Opal yesterday. I feel like Opal was wearing this dress when we raided her yesterday. And I was like, ah, yes. Sounds like a good idea to wear that. Running around, I feel like a toddler playing dress up in the dress, I think is what it feels like to me. But if I go and stand in front of the castle, it's a sleigh. You like it sort of, but you don't know how you feel about it being Cinderella's level 10 dress. Ah. I kind of get it because I feel like well, not even I feel like, they did give us, well, some of us, but that's neither here nor there, a Cinderella inspired dress in one of the founders packs. I feel like they possibly would have done something like this otherwise, but then it's like, oh, well, we'll do a play on her, you know, the dress she made for herself, I guess, instead. I don't know. Sell green veggies? Like any green vegetable? What if I grab the lettuce that I have growing, I think here. No, down here. And sell that. You just overall want friendship rewards to go beyond 10. I do wonder if that'll happen eventually. That's something I've been talking about for quite some time. Like years even. So I would like to see that changed. More friendship levels and rewards and more player levels and rewards. I'm leaving you. You can't convince me to claim you right now. Okay. We have... That rabbit just being very late. Like, oh, here you go. Here's another one. Or Mickey. I don't know who it was, I guess. Complete boutique challenges. Okay. Hey, Daisy.
Those villains are really up to.
What's the challenge today? Also, did I complete it? Okay. Also, though, can I get a new challenge?
Goodbye.
And
Well, bye-bye.
did I do that one? Dude,
Looks like a
rude.
beach day to me.
Okay, well, let's cancel it then.
Well, don't be a
And
stranger.
I do need to update my thing. I haven't done it in ages.
Bye-bye.
Did I do this one? Thank you. Okay, mine for pink gems and blue gems. This was you. Listen, I need to redo my thing. I had it done. I haven't added anything to it in probably like a year. It's been a very long time since I added anything to the platform for Daisy, so it is due for a little bit of a refresh, but I also just kind of can't be bothered. So I'll just cancel until I have the things I want. Okay. Pink gems. Okay. Let's go to Frosted Heights.
Did you know books are windows?
Oh, it's probably not going to be that easy for me to mine here. I haven't done this. Nope, that's not a thing. In a while. Ah, you're in my way. You never considered just canceling and refreshing until you get one you've already done. Honestly, brilliant. I mean, it works. If you have a bunch of stuff on your platform already, usually within a couple times of you refreshing it, you'll have what, like something that you can complete. Okay. It would not necessarily be this difficult if I cleaned up, but that's a lot of work that I don't want to do right now. And so... Nice. Ooh. Please, please, please give me the fence. Also, where did those things go? Oh, I'll pick it up with the vacuum eventually. Mr. Goofy's stall is over here. So I'll just pop you in there. Open this. Hmm. You're de-weeding your island in Animal Crossing. Oh, I still opened Animal Crossing. We'll get there eventually. Pet your critter companion. Polish up off some royal work. Okay, well, there's one. Mine for blue gems. Let me save this. Where's my critter? Hey, you. Touch again, and again, and again. Just different fruits. Okay. We have 1, 2. Oh, okay. You know, I'll take it. I thought I was going to have to get different types. I didn't realize that just 5 fruits was going to cut it. I will empty my pockets, but let me first mine this area and see if I can get some more blue gems. I guess I could also switch that around. Eat some omelets, maybe. But yeah, I wish we got like this lantern thing, but with the lanterns that come with the pink castle. You know? Because that way we could put those around in the build where you have the thing. The thing, of course, being the castle. The plaza build. Here. Ooh. That was a good one. Beautiful. Pink flowers. Pick some fungi. Okay. I don't actually think there are pink flowers here. No. Okay, the beach. I also don't need to hang out with Mickey anymore, so I might go ahead and grab Lady or Tramp, whoever's around. Lady. I feel like they're the new Jasmine and Aladdin. I know I haven't seen them very much recently, but so far they're only ever in their house together. They're little homebodies who don't want to be friends with anyone except each other. I take those. Just drop those there for you. Go to the fungi. Open up 5 fresh memories. That's a lot. My goodness. Okay. Mushrooms. Thank you. And then do I have any of the mushroom clusters around that I can water? No? No? How is that possible? Are those not spawning for anybody else? Because I certainly didn't water any. I don't like want to water those right now if they're not respawning. Okay. Well, well. I don't believe there are pink flowers here. The mushrooms are fine for you? Interesting. Okay. To the Sunlit Plateau. Okay, and then also, what about any mushrooms over here? Here we go. The others? My valley is actually such a mess. I need to decorate it. Well, I need to clean it first, but I do also need to decorate it. I kind of want to do the Wish Blossom Mountains first. Decisions. I think before anything, I gotta do Plaza. And then maybe we'll decide from there. Thanks for hanging out, Belly. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Okay. I don't think there are any pink flowers up in the Forgotten Lands. Polish off some royal work. Decorations to the Sunlit Plateau. That one's easy peasy. Harvest 3 bananas is also easy. We got those right here. Feed a fox. Mine in the plaza. Decorations to the Forgotten Lands. Going where we going? I feel like trusted Mickey lamppost. And you know what? I'll even do you one better. I'll get rid of him right now. Keeping the valley clean. No, I know. I can't even say it. It's not even a little bit clean. Sell 2 meals. I got you going there. Alice is such a cutie with Dinah following her. I'll be selling 2 of those if you don't mind. And remove 4 night thorns. I can... Oh, never mind. Hang out with Daisy? Okay. I was just about to do something, though, that I don't remember what it was. I was selling meals. I don't remember. Well, that's all right. I'll just go find Daisy. Probably wasn't that important. Oh, you know what I also should do, though? Take a picture with Mickey and take a picture with Minnie. Lots of hangout quests, yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check if my rabbit was leveled up, because sometimes I level them up and I miss it. Because I'm not paying attention. No, you're only level 3. Okay. Hassan, hello. Oh, I should also take a sip of my coffee. Elizabeth, welcome in. Okay. Mickey, you're there. Why are you not eating with your girl? Okay. Eating with Jafar? What are you two talking about? And done. Let's find Minnie. My valley is cute, thank you. It's a mess, and my plaza is still autumn themed, or my meadow is still autumn themed, even though it's now February and not the beginning of the month either. But, you know, it was cute while it was fall. Okay, let's try the Plaza Island and see if she's over there. All the tomato tasks? I don't think I've come across any yet. How cute is Opal's Valley? Girl can whip up a build. Opal builds at a speed rivaled by none. Like, I mean this in the most respectful way possible. She changes her builds the way I change my clothes. Like, her valley is never the same from one week to the next. I don't know how she does it. Okay. Pick some fungi, pick some pink flowers. Oh, I did not mean to speak with you. No, not the horses. I would love to go back to the beach. You really don't know how she does it either. Yeah, I don't know how she does it. I need some of that energy. You just bought this game 3 days ago. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I feel like it's a good one. There's definitely a lot to do if you're just starting out, which is nice. That's how you feel watching the old streams and then coming on the lives. You have to remind yourself those videos are like 4 years old. Yes, I used to turn around my valley a lot faster, but I'm getting old. I'm getting slow. I don't know. Maybe I'll find the speed and the vigor once more, but for now, it is what it is. You could never change your valley that often. I think part of what it is too is that like I get comfortable with my builds. Like usually once I make something that I like, I want to sit with it for a little while. I do get a little bit attached to it. I don't get so attached that I never want to change it, but I want to like live in the thing that I created for a little while, you know? I'm just gonna go somewhere else and find a pink flower. I realized I could have done this earlier, but tips for new players. Save everything resource-wise. The only thing that I would recommend selling for money would be like plants that you grow, like the veggies that you can grow from seeds, but everything else I would recommend keeping because you're probably going to need it for quests or crafting or something else. But you all in chat are also welcome to share any tips that you have for new players. Another tip I would say is take things at your own pace. There are so many quests in the game when you're first starting. I feel like just don't worry too much about what you like quote unquote should be doing. Just follow whatever you're enjoying. The game will tell you if there's something else you need to do first, but you can kind of do things in mostly whatever order you want. And don't feel the need to like rush through it. Okay, I need to open some new memories. Don't start minis level 10 quests until you have the upgraded shovel. You know, that's fair. Oh, cute! We finished a memory. You're just now changing your peaceful meadow? You've had it fall themed for a long time. You know, I'm glad I'm not the only one with a fall themed meadow in February. Don't convert your dream shards to Dreamlight until you're through most of the story. That's true too, yeah. In the crafting table, you can take the dream shards and turn them into Dreamlight, which can be useful later in the game, but I wouldn't recommend doing it early on. Okay, let me see if we have any other memories around here. doesn't appear so. Oh, there's one. What else? Oh, I would say actually, if you can though, try to unlock Vanellope pretty early on. There will be a Scrooge quest to investigate the Dream Castle. I would recommend doing that pretty early because that gives you the Dream Snaps feature, which gets you Moonstones. And Moonstones are nice if you want to get things from the premium shop without paying real money for it. There we go. Cook a fairly fancy appetizer. Okay, let me pop back to... Actually, does the porcini that I think is from Storybook Vale or Eternity Isle, does that count as fungi? Probably not. Unfortunate. The Glade. Hi, Willie. Yeah, and have a villager hanging out with you at all times if you can. It's a good way to level them up. And if they're doing if their role when you level them up is a task that you're working on, it'll give you some nice bonuses. Yeah, it doesn't seem. So I guess I could check here to be sure. No. Okay, hang out with Daisy, cook a fairly fancy appetizer. East was booking it. I'm gonna be curious to see how many tokens we have, because I know we've been in and out of the menu, but I legit have not looked. Two, three, four, five. Fish in the Forgotten Lands. Okay. Let's go. Up here. Get out my trusty fishing rod. Yes. See what we catch. I do want to play Cult of the Lamb now. Yana brought that up before, and now I'm thinking about it. I do want to play it. We finally unlocked the Woolhaven DLC. That was fun. I think we either have 2 or 3 babies incubating. We do have so many old people in our cult. It's getting really difficult to keep up with all these resurrections. And by getting really difficult to keep up, I mean I've clearly been falling behind because I think we built another crypt. Be having that. Squid. Only caught 4 fish. Okay. I know I can fish outside of the bubbles. It's just faster to fish in them. You also need to get back on it. You've not played since the last time I streamed. I feel like we also need to decorate, especially now that we have the expanded area for our base. I want to make like the like utility area. I don't know. I want to like separate it out to make it make sense a little bit more and maybe even be cute. It would be cute if it could be cute. You just started making a storage room. Amazing. I love storage in Dreamlight Valley. I do so much. I love keeping things. I love storing things. Makes me so happy. You made a start on decorating by changing the entire floor. Like, there are little like path tiles or something, right? That you can place. Is that what you mean? Oh my. So many fish. Okay. That's finished. Let me go ahead and put these in here. And we'll check this off. Oh, I see how many tokens I have now. Okay, sell things at Goofy's stall. Well, I'll sell... I don't want to sell that because I use that for berry salads. I don't mind selling my gems, but I do have more space for gems now, so actually maybe I'll just sell that stuff. That stuff, of course, being a fish. So I do want to actually start keeping more gems to top up my storage. Oh, I could have just sold this, I think. So never mind. Okay. Earn 30. That's rude. Earn a 30,000 star coin. Huh. Okay. Well, what if I sell all of this stuff? What then? That's 5,000. Cool. What if I travel and see what Moana's got in her boat? What you got in that boat? I'll take it. What can I get for this, Goofy? That was so unfortunate that I had a task to sell things and a task to make money, but I didn't have access to both of them at the same time. If I were a slightly smarter person, I would have blocked that and adjusted accordingly. Okay, you know what? The reality of the situation is I probably need none of these fish. Do I keep rich soil or sell it? I keep it. It's useful for making elixirs. Not the festive fish! Yeah, it's useful for making elixirs. I'm gonna keep those because I use those to feed critters, but we'll get rid of all of these. Or at least up to 30,000 of these. None of these have hats, right? Don't let me sell fish with hats. I think we're good. You just watched the storage video, so now you're like, girl, I know you have stuff to sell. I have stuff to sell. It's fine. Shh. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's good. Uproot night thorns. All right. Well, we'll do that right here. And that's all of them. Mine for black stones. Now, when it says black stones, is that talking about onyx or what? Y'all can tell me. I feel like 15 is a lot. Coal and onyx. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was talking about coal. I am glad that coal counts. I don't actually know. Can we get coal literally anywhere? Yes, I think so. Welcome to level 4, buddy. Guess I can pick these up and put them away in my storage island eventually. I shouldn't have hit that since it had a gem on it, but we live and we learn. Feeding ravens was the only what? Oh, we're almost done hanging out with Daisy. That's nice. Okay. The only time-gated one? Oh, it actually wasn't time-gated. You could just feed them multiple times in the same day and it would still count, which was nice. I feel like in the past that was not something that worked, but it did work this time. I feel like they decided a couple updates ago to not give us time-gated tasks anymore, which I do appreciate. You waiting days to feed them because it wasn't flagging for you on the counter for it? Wait, really? It worked for me. I fed the same one. It's an onyx. Your game hates you. Honestly, yeah. You know what? I think mine might hate me a little bit too, because we don't have any mushrooms that grew back yet, which doesn't feel right, to be honest. But so this can go here. Don't say that, Anthony. You don't deserve your game to hate you. You for the onyx. Here, I need to start keeping track of where I have memory orbs. I had intended to do that ages ago, and I just never did. But I really do feel like I would benefit from that. It can't fully hate you if you keep getting the fence. You know... True. True, true. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me put these there. That can also go there. Beautiful. How many more do I need? 6? Should not be this hard to get 6 coal. Oh. Okay. Thanks, Daisy. Complete some royal work. Well, don't mind if I do. 2 more rock spots here. That'll be another one. Wonderful. Speaking of wonderful, I still listen. I don't know why I'm admitting this. No one is forcing me to say this. I'm saying it of my own free will. I still have not watched Wicked for Good since it came out on digital. What am I doing with my life? Good question. I'm not sure. Why can't I get one more piece of coal? Maleficent's following me. Everywhere I look, she's sitting down holding her creepy staff. Okay. We'll try the forest, I guess. I think I also get another royal task done for mining 2 more rock spots in the forest. I think. There's that. Why, thank you. Sell fruit. Okay. And 1 more rock spot. Why am I going this way? Good question. I'm not sure. Okay, there's nothing coming up for... picking different fruit, I think is what I was thinking of. I don't actually really want to sell these ones that I use for berry salad, so maybe I will just see if I get enough apples and Dreamlight fruit. Oh, I didn't realize you were a foraging person, Daisy. Why did I do that? I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I didn't know. I probably could have paid attention when I asked you to hang out with me, but I didn't really need you for that purpose. Jeez. What are you whining about, Beast? My goodness. I'm so sick of him. Okay. Thank you. 15 fruits.
Hey there!
So, how about 20 apples? Buy seeds from the Forgotten Lands. Okay. Let me drop that stuff off there. That can also go there. Let me eat a little snack. Finish that. Okay. What am I doing? Buying seeds from the Forgotten Lands. Buy some pumpkin seeds. I actually need to farm some pumpkin soon, I think. I feel like my money is getting dangerously low.
Hi there, pal!
I mean, dangerously low might be a little bit dramatic. Don't think about it too hard. It's getting dangerously low. Cook a fairly fancy dessert. Okay. I shall. It'll be dessert. Fairly fancy. How about some banana ice cream? 1, 2, 3. Give a speedy and sugary princess her favorite gift. Now, how many of you got mad at this one? There are too many Vanellope haters out there. Also, thank you all for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Steamed fugu. Okay. a classy request for a tiny little lady. Penelope. See? Where are ya? Here's the thing. I don't even know where her... Oh, her house might... Wait. Is her house on... the Frosted Island? You've started buying multiples of every item you have in your catalog, and you've probably spent a good 121 million. Oh my. No, your house isn't here. Is your house on the Glade Island where no, the Tangled Island where I think I did that sweets build? Probably. For a dream snap? Yeah. Can I get through here? I can. Oh, can I get to the front of your house though? Girl, which way is your house rotated? Penelope, glitch your way over to me. Glitch over to me.
Okay, the neighbors are nice.
You have no neighbors here, girl. There you go.
Sheesh, this place.
Okay. Hang out with Penelope.
Hello.
Let's hang out.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sorry for shouting at you all. Anyway, complete some royal work. Let me see the glade again if there are any mushrooms. This is getting ridiculous. When do dream snaps start over? Every Wednesday is when it changes. There's at least one mushroom. There's one mushroom. Okay. Well, we'll just do some royal work then. And mine here in the glade. While we're here, we might as well. We might as well? I don't know. Oh, I don't know where I put my book of dad jokes. I would whip one out right now. You believe the mushrooms in Storybook Vale count too? I wasn't sure. I might go check. Hey Ariel, I gotta change everyone out of their winter garb.
Soon, I can be part of your world.
You already are, Ariel. You've been a human for so long. Feed a squirrel, catch fish in the forest. Okay. Let me go to Dazzle Beach in a second. Still anxiously awaiting the option to track all of the Dreamlight duties, like we can the Star Path things. You just changed everyone today. Yeah, I mean, technically it's still winter, so it's not that odd, but it's kind of warm where I live, and I'm kind of over the winter, to be honest. We'll fish this. And fish you, even though you might be a shrimp. I don't know if that would count. Oh, it did. Okay. Harvest 3 apples. I just picked all of them. Add 3 decorations. See, I would do that, but I kind of don't want to, so I'm just gonna scoot you a little bit and scoot you a little bit. Okay. Feed a squirrel, prepare a 1-star meal or better. Let's see. Maybe another banana ice cream so it will stack. Unlock the rose petals from the event yet? I have not. I'm a little behind on the event at the moment. Sell 2 fish. Okay. I guess you could carry that if you wanted to. You definitely don't have to, though. Okay. Goofy, buy my fish. Have we ever gotten to the bottom of where Goofy gets his endless supply of money from? It's gotta be shady business dealings. Decorations to the peaceful meadow. All right. Give me the lamp. Give me the lamp. Actually, I'll just use these. Okay. Feed a squirrel. Let me grab some peanuts and track one down. Wait, Lucy gave you a bunch of stuff on Animal Crossing? That's so nice. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Squirrel? No. Am I just missing you?
One could get lost here.
Oh, hey, Tiny
in the
Alice.
best possible way.
Hello? Where are my squirrels? They up here? No? Jasmine's looking out at the... Oh, there you are. At the valley, like, what a mess, girl. And to that, I say, I know. It's fine. We'll fix it eventually. Complete some royal work! Yes! Craft a potion to help you go fish. Okay.
Please let me know.
I can do that. Let me just drop this in there. A fishing potion. My energy! Eat another omelet. Actually, I could kind of go for an omelet right now. Actually, I think I have an egg bowl in the fridge. Oh, bake egg scramble moment. I don't know. Is there a name for those? It's kind of like a crustless quiche, right? It's not really like a frittata because you like bake it in a way that's not like how you make a frittata. It's not an omelet. I'm gonna make a small fishing one. I feel like the small fishing ones tend to come more in handy to me than the large ones because typically I'm using them when I need to get red circle fish, but I don't want my fishing rod to constantly be giving me red circle fish, you know? Ingots crafted. Equip a level 2 critter companion. Done. Pet your animal companion. This is like the 4th time you've had me do this. But I'll do it. Wait, have I pet you yet? I had not. Well, there you go. Stop running away from me. Let me love you. Okay. Chat with Mickey Mouse's sweetheart. Minnie's her own person, thank you very much. I don't think she appreciates being referred to as Mickey Mouse's sweetheart. Also, where is she? There. Minnie! Hey, girl! What do you think about the village? You know, Tink, I'm actually glad we have some villains in the village. Oh my. They're dangerous. Villains are cool. I mean, sometimes. Are her eyes silver? Oh, I'm not sure I'd go that far. There's a reason they're called villains. Besides, I think it means we have the chance to show them the value of kindness. If they see how much good comes from helping others, maybe they'll change their perspectives. That'd be great. Wouldn't it? Let's be sure to set good examples.
Oh, you're just the sweetest.
She is being very kind about telling us that we are currently on our villainous arc and should probably reflect on our choices. Okay. You wish the mounts were more useful because you didn't even think about using them the entire star path. Yeah, I haven't used them yet at all either. Let's see. We have 875 tokens. So let's... Oh! Wait, these are on the first page? I didn't remember that being a thing. Well, slay. I don't have the premium star path yet, so we're just gonna get what we can get and not get upset. And then we'll check it out. I'll be having that. I will get the premium star path, but just don't have the moonstones for it. This annoys me, but that's maybe none of my business. Okay. We have this, 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 this. Yes! I am so... Listen, it's bad out here with moonstones. It's very, very bad out here. Oh my, my, my. Well, listen, we got everything that was not in the premium star path, so that's not bad. Let's go ahead and equip Mickey and Minnie with their new looks. Get them out of that Centennial. We have so many for Mickey, oh my gosh. And Vanellope! Girl, you're in the well! What in the world? Girl, how'd you do that? She's like, let me out! Alright. What was I doing? I got so distracted. Minnie into her look. I do feel it's a little too similar to her everyday look, but I'm sure she's gonna look cute. Stop. Such an expensive moonstone week. It's crazy. You don't know how you can keep up with this. Your dream snaps do not make enough for this. Exactly. Minnie, you do look cute. It's cute. I like it. I just truly do feel like from afar, it's probably gonna be like what she wearing. It's like, looks pretty much the same. But she does look cute. Okay, where's Mickey? Still in the restaurant eating? No? Mickey, where are ya? Mickey? Maybe in his house? You were doing Snow White's final Wish Blossom quest, and she and Tiana and the other villagers were lying flat. Wait. Standing against air. This game is always doing something. There you are! How fancy!
See this place?
With your ears going right through your hat. He looks like he should be selling me popcorn at the local street fair. That's not necessarily a read. It's just how I feel. Okay. What other things do we have to look at? I'll figure it out. Hi, Belle. Okay, let me go down onto the beach where we have space and light. Down to the beach. Is V unstuck? I think so. Yeah, she's right here. Hey, girl. Okay. We have the tweed basil cap. Yes. Lots of hats if you don't have the premium star pack. We have the Jim Deere costume hat that is just a different ribbon on a premium shop hat that we already have. We have the Darling costume hat. Cute. We have the Flaversham skirt that is clipping with these shorts, but probably won't with other shorts. Okay. And then, do we have any accessories? I don't think so. Oh wait, no, we do. The Rosie Pet Care Purse. The one pet that we have trapped for some reason, even though all of our other critters are allowed to run free. It's a cute little tote though. We also have flower shop front. Wait, is that someone knocking on my door? Horse hitching post? I don't think so. Sorry, I was listening to see if that was somebody knocking. Clothesline, telephone pole. Why do we have this? Quinvere, hello. And DeVille rotary phone. Why did they put this in the star path? Oh, wait. Oh, that's cute. That's cute that we can put things on there. Gwen, hello. Welcome in. Give me 1 second to go see if that's somebody knocking on my door. I don't think so. I'll be right back. Okay, it wasn't. Sorry, it was just very insistent, like a knocking sound, and I wasn't sure. Okay. Clothesline. Kind of cute. I kind of wish you could walk through it. I know that wouldn't really make much sense, but a lot of things clip in this game anyway. Oh no. Oh no. Why is it paper thin? Like the clothes, there's no thickness to what the clothes are supposed to be. It's giving ball pit existential. It's giving ball pit. Okay. Yes, this flower shop is very cute. I love this. I feel like this would look so good with probably with that flower shop house, right? Blooming flower shop. And then the little stall. The greens are different. It might look cute next to Tiana's house, actually. I might look at it over there. But like the lights are pretty similar to those lights. I feel like that's kind of what they were going for. It would be really cute. And then the telephone pole, which is kind of an interesting item, but for a star path, I don't know. Do I have the new DLC? I do. Okay, I didn't look at the phone because I keep forgetting. Let me look at the phone. I mean, it's a phone. It should have been in Scrooge's shop in the Wish Blossom Ranch DLC, and you can't convince me otherwise. You will not be able to convince me otherwise. Yeah, Pixie Acres. It probably would be pretty cute in Pixie Acres. I want to see how it looks over by Tiana's. But I do appreciate you asking me first, Gwen. That was very thoughtful. Okay. Going to... I think I sent me to the right place. The Fiery Plains. Where I've got Tiana's little house. An endless loading screen. Okay. Hey, Tiana! How's it going? The green is also different, but I feel like it also does look kind of cute. Tiana's, Tinkerbell's, Peter Pan's, The Flower Shop, Lady and Tramp House, and Mini Shop. Yeah, it does give a certain... I feel like it does kind of have a Pixie Acres color scheme to it. The green feels like it might be kind of that kind of a green. Like over where they had the little carnival set up. Might be cute. Pixie Flats, I think, was what it was called. Maybe. I should not be drinking this coffee still, but it's really tasty. Yeah, you see what I mean? The green is very much the green from Wish Blossom Ranch. It almost makes me wonder. ... Anyway, Gwen, thank you for the follow. All right, let me just look through and see if there's anything else we needed to check out. The hat, the motifs, I'm not gonna look at right now because I feel like probably. And also this, because I'll look at it when I get the one with the actual thing on it. We looked at everything else. There's very little cohesion in the path. Yeah, I kind of get what they were going for, but it's a little odd. It's a little bit of an odd blend of items and a couple things that if I saw them outside of the context of the star path, I might believe that they were items that were intended to be in the Wish Blossom Ranch DLC that they didn't put in there and instead put in the star path. But that's just me. Something that I think, allegedly. Don't come for me. But, yeah, it's fine. Some of the items are fine. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. I feel like we made really good progress. By the next time we play, hopefully I'll have bought moonstones and, you know, actually be able to do the rest of the star path. That would be lovely. This little ticket thing is so cute. Why can't I interact? Very rude. But let me see if anybody else is playing. We can go hang out for a little bit. If you don't mind, if you're on the YouTube end before you leave, press the like button. I would really appreciate it. It helps me a bunch. And we know your girl needs it. Let's see. Who is playing? Anybody playing Dreamlight Valley? See, there's a creator I'm not familiar with, Modest Caitlin, who's playing the Lady and the Tramp update. Oh, wait, are they live right now? Yeah, I think they're live right now. So we're gonna go see them. Please stop by, say hey, see what they're about. And I will most likely be back tomorrow, most likely with Tears of the Kingdom. I know I've been scheduling my streams a little late in the day, so I apologize about that, but just bear with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I will see you all soon. Goodbye, everybody.